Hey guys, back with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can build an AI voice agent in Synthflow for a HVAC business. So this could be either for your business or one of your clients' business. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be going through these on the side here, what they do. I'll just say if you're a beginner, and I'm also going to be giving you a free prompt as well, so you can prompt your agent or your client's agent or whatever. So Synthflow, if you don't know what Synthflow is, it's an AI voice caller. I think it's the best AI voice caller. If you don't agree, that's fine. Well, yeah, Synthflow offers I think 4 or 5 different plans, and the cheapest one is I literally just use it to build out demos for you guys, and it's only 50 minutes. But let's say you have a couple of clients, you probably want to buy. I believe it's like their pro demo. It's like $400 a month, but you get 2,000 minutes and loads of other stuff. But anyway, so to start off with, so here's where you actually build out your agents. Obviously, in the agent section, you just come to create agent, which I'm going to be doing in a second, but I'm just going to go through all of this here. So knowledge base. So let's say you have some information around your business. So here there's an example. Use that as how many properties you have in your city. Someone might ask, what I don't know. Let's say for a HVAC business, they might ask a question around one of your services that you offer. You'd obviously put that in here as well, but don't worry about that because I don't think you'll need a knowledge base because the prompt I'm going to be giving you, you can just input your services in there. It's already got the whole framework. You just need to import like your services or like your company name and just little stuff like that. We also have actions here. And let's say you want to book the appointment over the phone and using this AI agent. So you want the AI to directly book it into your calendar. You're going to come over to create, and this is in actions. Come to create, and either if you use cal.com or GoHighLevel, these are the only one that are integrated with Synthflow. You'd obviously, I don't use cal.com, I would use GoHighLevel or Calendly, and you'd obviously input your API key here. But with GoHighLevel, I think you literally just sign in, and then you'd just choose a calendar here, and you press next. And what that would do is when the AI detects someone actually wants to book a call, it will look into your calendar or your availability. So let's say your availability is 10 till 6. Let's say someone wants to book the appointment for 9 a.m. It will say, oh, we don't have any appointments for this time. Would you like to schedule for this time, for example, and just stuff like that. You have call transfer. Let's say someone might directly ask for you if you're the owner, or you can, whoever's the manager or whatever, you could put, we come to create, and then you put your number in here, and then you'd validate it. And also got an information extractor. So let's say you wanted your AI to qualify leads. One of your qualifying questions were how much do you earn, or something like that. You have that over on a open-ended question. The AI, find the answers, and then you can maybe connect that to a webhook and get the information back from that. And you got other simple ones like first name, last name, user email, appointment information. Now, when it comes to stuff like real-time booking, if you book it into your GoHighLevel calendar, you will have to connect it to a webhook because it doesn't actually say the actual location of the appointment. So, and what I mean by that is location of like the address. So you'd have to go into GoHighLevel, make an automation. So I think it'd be add like appointment status, something like that. But that's for another day. So to make it easier, I'd say just use the send SMS action. And what you can do with this, you just come to create, and let's say you have a booking form where someone can book in a time, and then obviously it creates the appointment. Let's say it just sends this instead, and this happens under the condition when the user says, you want to say the user all the time, that says they want to book an appointment, and whatever SMS content, you can literally just copy this and then have your booking link there. So we've got custom actions. Well, I'm not going to go too much over custom actions and workflows. We've also got contacts. So let's say you do have GoHighLevel, you can import your leads from here, or let's say you keep your leads in a Google Sheets or an Airtable or whatever. Download that as a CSV, and then you can import your contacts into here, and you could maybe create a caller that can call these leads. Well, this is mainly just going to be for inbound today. And we also got phone numbers. So the phone numbers that Synthflow offers are Canadian numbers, Australian numbers, but I don't believe they're SMS capable, and US numbers, which are SMS capable that I have here. It's voice capable, it's SMS capable. And let's say you wanted to have a SMS capable number, or like, let's say you're in the UK, and like, I'm in the UK, and I would need maybe a number here, but I normally work with US companies, but whatever. But yeah, you'll come to Twilio, maybe buy a number in there, and then literally just connect it to it'll be in your account dashboard, your account SID, and your auth token. But no, let's actually get in to building this agent. So you want to come to create agent, and I've already got it built here, and come to configure. So I'm going to be showing you the best settings that you need to have, and let's come to agent name. Agent name doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to name it HVAC agent. And you want to have version 2.0, and the AI model just keep that GPT 4.0, well 4.0, because that's recommended. And the time zone, whatever time zone you're in, obviously I'm in the Europe London time zone, so I'm going to use that. And you could say, we could use the filler words here, so like and this is going to make the AI sound a lot more human-like. And these filter words, I've got mine in here because when you're prompting these agents, you can have like hashtags, and that's going to show that is an instruction. But I'm not going to go too much into that because I've already got a prompt here for you. But and then we come over to voice, and let's say we can just test out some of the voices here. Let's say we use maybe Sarah. Let's see how Sarah sounds. Sarah doesn't sound bad, so we'll use her voice, and I'll just wait for that for load. Yeah, and you want to keep the patience level low, like 1 second, like only at 1 second. I've tried it on 3 seconds, and the AI just takes too long to respond. It would take 3 seconds or more to respond. You want the AI responding within 1 or 2 seconds, because say something. People's attention span now. I think I saw a study. It was like, I think it was like 9 seconds. People's attention spans are, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's definitely gone down to maybe 5 or 6 now. So, well, yeah, if the AI is, not speaking on the call, they're already gonna, I suspect that you're an AI, and yeah, whatever, and it's just slow, and you know what I mean. So stability, I normally just keep this at 0.5. All of this is it, like 0. Similarity, keep that at 0.75. You could even maybe tone that down a little bit. But latency, this is important. So let's say your prompt has specific instructions in it. You want to keep the latency at 0, because this will then follow the prompts to a T, and it will have maybe it might be a little bit slower, but it's going to definitely get your prompts right. And if you had it let's say if you had a bit higher at 3 or 4, it's going to respond quick, but it might get your prompts in wrong. So depending on if you have scheduled SOPs like you're going to need to use, and I'd say keep this like very low. But let's say if you want to keep it open ended, you can maybe, and when you just want it to be quick, and keep it around about 3 or 4. Then the only last thing that we have is call configuration, and I normally just keep these like this is standard. But max idle duration, you want to keep it around about 15 seconds, because you're going to obviously be paying for minutes. And if someone's on the call and they're not speaking, then you're not going to want to waste like time, basically. So you're going to want that to just hang up after 15 seconds. An idle reminder, so I'll keep this between like 4 and 6 seconds. Like I said, you're obviously paying for minutes. So you're going to want to let the AI say to the person on the phone if they're idle for 6 seconds or more, oh, like, are you still there? Yeah, that's obviously going to save you a lot of minutes. And the pause before speaking, so this is when the AI picks up the phone. You can, I'll say, have it between 0 and 1. I normally just have mine at 0, and I'd have the ring duration at maybe 4 or 5 seconds. You don't want it picking up the phone like instantly. But and then this is completely up to you, depending on how long your average calls are. So I'd say anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes, but it probably shouldn't be longer than 20 minutes. And I would also enable transcripts. So obviously the prompt that I give you, like it's going to give you you have to test it a couple of times, maybe test it in your business a couple of times, and then see where it might go wrong, or see where you want it to perform better. To come over to actions, the SMS action is after the call. So you want to come to obviously send SMS, then click the SMS action that we built out earlier in obviously that action there. And let's say you have any other action. So before the call, you could, have a custom action, or during the call, you can. This is if what I said about if you wanted to book over the phone, you obviously click real time booking, call transfer, another custom action, and then obviously here we have the send SMS or the information extractor. Well, going to deployment as well. This is where you're actually going to put your number in, and you're obviously going to have to do this. You obviously have to have a number, don't you? So then the only thing we have left after this is to go over the calls and to go over the prompts a little bit, and then test this agent. So calls, this is basically where you can go through all your calls, like go over the transcripts. Obviously all you need to put in is like your company name and like stuff that you sell, and you can obviously just go through this. I've got through a few objection handling stuff here. It's also trained in sales. Mainly this AI agent is just going to try and book that person on the phone to an appointment. So only thing we have left now is to actually test this. I'm going to test it now. You can see this is now calling me. So,
hey, you've called the Climate Control Pros. How may I assist you today?
Oh, hey, I was just wondering what services you might offer.
Hey there. We offer a range of HVAC services, including AC repair, furnace installation, preventative maintenance, and indoor air quality solutions. Anything specific you're curious about or need help with?
Yeah, I'm going to need an AC installation. Could you tell me how much that's going to be?
Sure thing. A full AC system installation typically ranges from £3,000 to £6,500, depending on the specifics of your home or business needs. Would you like to schedule a free inspection to get a more accurate quote?
Well, I've actually been looking at other prices, and there's some, that are a bit cheaper than that. So how do I know you guys are, better than these, and it's going to be done correctly?
I totally get where you're coming from. While some options might be cheaper up front, our focus is on quality and long-term savings. Our installations are energy efficient and reliable, which can save you money over time. Plus, we offer a free inspection to give you a detailed assessment and quote. How about we set that up for you?
Yeah, before that, but my old system is working all right at the moment. So could I just keep with that?
It's great that your system is still running. However, older systems can be less efficient and might surprise you with breakdowns. A free inspection could help spot any potential issues early on. Would you like to schedule one just to be safe?
Yeah, I think we should schedule that appointment.
Awesome. Let's get it set up for you. I'll send you a text to finalize the details. Keep an eye out for it, and we'll take it from there.
All right, cheers, bye. As you can see, it's sent me the SMS, and it handled the objections really well. So if you actually want these prompts, it's in the first or the second link in the description. If you want this set up for your HVAC business or personalized, then just book a call with me below, and I can see how I can help you. But I hope you've got value from this video. I hope you can set up your AI agents with this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.